All right, Nick, I'm going to chuck that on. That's recording already. So it'll be straight over and then hands in. I'll let you. Thank you.
Just make sure you're nice and spaced out, guys. Jesus Christ. Stay down, then come back. Good, and then come back and that'll be the last one. Come back, that'll be the last one. So do it coming back. Do it coming back, please. And that's pretty simple. All right. And just bring it in, lads. All right. So now that we're nice and warm, thank you. We're nice and warm and we've got our kind of fundamentals back in check. We're going to jump straight into a small-sided game. So we're going to look at attacking straight over the net. We're going to have, what have we got? About 3 on each side, 1 sub for one team. So let's set up 3 close to the net on both sides and I'll explain the game. We just need 1 ball. Not too bad. Cool. So, the way we're going to play this, we're going to start with a nice toss over the net. Okay, the only way you can score is if your second touch is in, we're going to call, I don't have a nice box for you, so we're going to call this kind of semicircle. So the black line up to the white and the red line. Okay, and I'll keep track of that. Do we see that? So on both sides, you've got this white line. So it's almost like a little box. Okay? All right? Second touch has to be in the box. So we're looking for a set. Like, what's your name? Josh, like Josh just said. So he's picked up on that already. We're really looking for a dig into a set and then a nice attack over the net. Okay? We're also going to have some constraints on the court. So we're going to bring it into the, let's keep it as wide as it is. And let's use the green tram line back here that we should have on both sides. And that's your constraint. So even when you're doing your attack over the net, it has to be a controlled one. If you're just sending it over, it's obviously going to be out. Okay? I'm just going to hit it to you. Everyone got that? Yeah. We've got a sub on this side, so just rotate through after each point. All right, we'll start with you. And we just start with a controlled pass over. Good job. So there's no points there. They just get to throw it back over again. Good. Nice. And that's out. Good, so we'll swap the serve and make sure you rotate through. Oh, you got it for me. Thank you, I was just coming to do that. Oh. All right, let's serve that one again.
That was meant to be the spike.
Nice. That's all right. Nice. Can score off of that. That's a point. Good job.
Off the wall, play it.
All right.
Net is so Yes.
Let's before we go to the next one, let's just start our toss from the key line on the basketball court, so that black line. All right, so it's a bit easier for us. So put it nice and high, make sure it's pretty soft. Good, nice.
I'm not allowed to touch the net. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that. So come up to the key line, that black line, to throw it over. So it's nice and easy. Good. Good, I'll count that. Oh, well done, so 2-0. All right, so guys, before we go on the next part, what's kind of missing from while we're in play? Communication. No one's calling mine, no one's saying set it up for me, anything like that. So let's start to get a little bit of talk. All right, make sure you come up to here so we've got a nice easy one to start us.
Here we go.
Let's go. Good job. Nice. Good. Perfect. Play that. Good, that was really good. Good. Nice, we'll count that. Good job. 1 to 2. Good job. All right, rotate your sub through. Good. Well done, 3-1. So we're gonna add a little adjustment now. Instead of 3 touches, we can do 4. All right, which gives you that extra chance to really get it into the box. Good job. Oh, bad luck. There was some half decent communication, but maybe a bit of confusion. Good job. I think that would be might be a violation though. But remember, it's 4 touches, so one of you could set it up again, and then have that transition from the back. Good. That's all right. That was good movement.
Get in. Good serve.
Oh. Yeah, just grab another one if it's too hard.
6-7? No, not 6-7. I'm a high school student doing 6-7.
know, I'd never heard of 6'7" until I went on my last placement. And then I did a maths question. The answer just happened to be 67.
I made the maths questions all 67, and like, he's not done it again. And like 4 in a row was 67, and they had no idea.
I was like, what are you guys talking about?
So
and they're like 6, but there's no answer. They just say it back to you.
Yeah!
Well done. Good job. Nice toss. Good job. It's all right. Throw it again. Yeah, you can always set it up again. Good communication.
You can say that. I am the special.
You can just swap. You guys can go. That's all right.
Oh yeah, we're not playing full. Set it over here.
Well, you're a little bit out of bounds. Remember, it's the first round. Yeah.
Here we go, got a lift. Good, good.
Good. Well done.
Get there.
Play that. Oh, good job. All right, last one. All right, let's do another. Let's get a decent one to finish this one. Good, perfect. Nearly. All right. So bring it in, guys. All right, we'll just get you on this side of the net, please. Last one was actually really good, just a little too much power on the hit. So what do we think worked? Someone give me something that worked.
When we figured out who was going to do what. Yeah.
Okay, so communication. Yep. Anything from the lads? The height. And what did the height help us? Where did it help us get the ball to? Yeah. So it's helped us really get into that zone that we're trying to hit it from and get those sets, because it's obviously a lot easier to get a set when we're up high with the ball. Okay? So we're gonna adjust now. It'd be great if I had like an extra person, but that's all right. We're gonna lengthen the court. So we're gonna go back to, let's call it nearly full length. Let's go back to, yeah, about the red line. Let's call the red line, okay? I think that's the same on both sides, it looks like. Okay? This time to score, so bring it in still before you jump the gun. All right, to score this time, we're gonna go back to 3 hits, and the only way to score is if you get that first hit, set, and then attack, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna start the same way with just a toss over the net. We're just gonna toss it from whoever's up at the white line, okay? So nice and easy. Obviously this means the team who's receiving the serve has an advantage, okay? So if you win the point, the other team's gonna serve, and I'll keep track of that. Cool, any questions? No, we're good? All right, let's get started. Good. Nice. Well done. Oh, point. Well done, both teams. Really good. So if they win the point, you guys serve because the serving. So because we're just going to do a serve from an underarm throw, they've got an advantage on the serve. So the losing team's going to serve.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. So just throw it back to there. Good, cool. I'd count that. That's 3 good hits. So 2-0.
2-0.
Well done. 3-zip.
Watch the feet. I'm watching. That's the only one I'm watching. 3-0.
Good, that's okay. Okay, keep going. Play for your 3 hits. All right, that's 4. Sure. We obviously had 4 hits about 2 rallies ago, so lads, you're gonna serve. We're back to our 3-hit rule, okay? So serve on this side. Yep. So nice and soft. Cool, let's do that one again. Do that again. Throw it a bit higher. Good, nice. Well done. Well done. Good job. That's 4. Good, that was really good though, guys. Both teams are really trying their hardest.